Hey there, so today I'm going to be giving you my review on the Vevor. This is the 16 by 24 inch heat press, and I've had this for, I want to say, about a month now, and I've just been testing it out, see how I like it, see what the pros and cons are, and that's what I'm going to let you know today. So, a little bit about the press. Again, it is 16 by 24 inches, so you'll be able to press some nice size garments and items on this press. It does go up to a temperature of 570 degrees. I haven't had to go past 400 for sublimation, but if you need to, you can go up to 570 degrees Fahrenheit. It does have a Teflon coating on top, which I really like because normally I will tape or use some magnets and put a Teflon sheet on top, but it comes with a Teflon coating, which is really nice. Now, this Teflon sheet I did get off of Amazon, so I purchased this one to put on the bottom. That way I don't mess up my pads here. And as you can see, it does have two pads here that it comes with, and then your base here. Another thing that I like about the press is that it does have a handle right here, so that way when you go to open your press, you'll have something to hold on to, and you can open your press and hold that handle. Now, the only con about the machine is that it is, even though it has a handle here, it's not a pull out. So it is just a clamshell, but the bottom does not pull out. That's the only con, which really isn't that big of a con for me because you have more than enough room to get your garments on here, get them laid out, and put your design, whatever you're putting on your shirt, whether it's sublimation design, DTF, rhinestones, or anything else. You have plenty of space to work with in here. And then back here, and let me move you a little bit closer. So right here on the side, this is our power button right off to the side here. And then this is your pressure knob, so you can increase or decrease your pressure right here. And then as far as the time and the temp, your time is here, and I already have mine at 325, but you would just use your up and down arrows to get it to the desired temperature. And then the time is here, and then you can go ahead and adjust that. Let me just press that time button again, and then press the temp button, then you press the time, and then you can adjust that up or down. So since I'm gonna do a rhinestone transfer, I'm gonna put it at 30 seconds and then press that time button and let it start warming up. So let me open this back up and move you back a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my shirt prepped. I have my center point marked, or my placement marked where I want my design to go. And I'll do a pre-press first once the heat press heats up enough. And another thing that I do like is that it does have a double heating element, so you do get even heating all across. And another thing I'm going to do, because I'm going to be doing a rhinestone design, I'm going to put a Teflon sheet inside my shirt. And I just do this because with rhinestone transfers, once you put that heat on there and that glue activates, if you don't have anything in between, like a Teflon sheet, then that glue can go through and you will kind of have spots on the back of your shirt. So that is why I like to put a Teflon sheet on the inside anytime I'm doing a rhinestone transfer. Because if you just press it, then you'll kind of have the spots, or like the little circles from the rhinestones that go through and can show on the back, and you definitely don't want that. Okay, once I have that on there, now I'm gonna just let it heat up. And then, another quick thing before I let it heat up and then come right back is that it also does have a auto shut off. So if you're not using it for, say, 30 minutes or so, it is going to automatically shut off. So that is another great feature that I really like about this press. And just the size of it, like this is a small shirt that's on here, but look at that. Or even if I wanted to do it this way, I actually could just press it this way and not have to really worry about, moving. Do I need to move my shirt up a little bit more? Or do I have to press in two presses because maybe it's a large design and, I have to do one press and then move it and do another. So I can also do it the long way, which is really, really nice. So that is a plus about having this 16 by 24 inch press. So I'm gonna let it finish warming up and then I'll be right back so we can press our transfer. All right, so our temperature is just about there. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my design, and we are at 325 now. So I'm gonna just peel my backing off and then just carefully get this lined up. And I'm just going to move that so I can make sure that it is centered and where I want it. All right, and then I'm gonna just move my placement sticker on there. And let me just turn it this way so you can see it better. So there we go. And again, can press it either way. And I did do a pre-press off screen. So I did a pre-press for about 5 or 6 seconds. And that just gets any moisture out the shirt and also gets some those wrinkles out as well. So then I'm gonna go ahead and press this. Now, even though it does have this Teflon sheet up here, I don't want to damage that. So I am going to use a piece of Teflon on top. Now, you don't have to, but I just want to protect that top and make sure that it stays clean. So I'm gonna go ahead, and as soon as you close the press, it is going to start counting down for you, and there's going to be a beep. And it's not just one beep. It will beep until you open this press up. So it's letting you know like your item's done, open the press, you don't want to burn anything, and it is loud, which you'll hear in just a few seconds. And so here it comes. And that does not stop until you open it. So just a heads up. So if you walk away from your press or if you're in another room, oh, and look at that. Every stone came off and pulled off smooth. And then with my rhinestone transfers, I like to do a second press, not for the full 30 seconds, just for maybe like 10 seconds, just to make sure that all the stones have adhered to the shirt very well. And so I'm gonna just press and I'm gonna just watch until the timer gets down to 20 seconds and then I'll be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna stop it there. And once you open it, it does go back to that 30 seconds. Okay, and then, so now I'll go ahead and get my Teflon sheet from out of there. And there is the shirt. Look how beautiful that turned out. So this press, and I've been doing rhinestone designs, sublimation designs. When I'm doing embroidery appliques, I use it to adhere my heat and bond. What else? I've done some DTF transfers. And so far, I think that's everything that I've done on the press. Oh, and some fans. I've started doing my clack fans on here as well. And every press is always good, and press like especially with my fans, it's even, the color is even across. Even though I'm pressing them in two presses, it still gives me even color straight across. So that just shows you that you do get even heat from your plate up top. But I will have the link for Vevor's website linked in the description box, as well as a discount code. If you do have any questions about any features of the press, please let me know below in the comments, and I will definitely be happy to answer. Otherwise, definitely check out Vevor for this press. They also have a 15 by 15, they have a 16 by 20 and the 16 by 24. They also have hat presses, sewing machines, and so much more. So definitely check them out. I have this press. I also had another heat press by Vevor, as well as 2 of their hat presses, and I have not had any issues with any of their products. They are they basically stand the test of time, because my hat press I've had for quite a while, and my newest press, hat press, has been working great. So I haven't had any issues with any of their items that I purchased, any of their presses. I have not tried any of their sewing machines, which that might be on my list next, but I'll keep you posted on that. But thanks so much for watching today's tutorial, today's video, my overview of the Vevor 16 by 24 inch heat press, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.